Alright, so we're gonna summon him something random that he's not gonna get a battle cry from. Sometimes a lackey. Oh yeah! As long as he doesn't have a shadow step, it is on.
Huh, this should be interesting.
So you've seen Duel Paladin, you've seen Big Warrior, but have you ever seen Big Hunter? We wanted to see if we could get it to work with this deck. So the idea with this deck is to cheat out our massive minions onto the board with Blatant Decoy and hope that ours are bigger than theirs. And then we use 9 lives to get extra copies of Blatant Decoy. Or if we've already managed to get a Scrapyard Colossus onto the board and it's died, then we can actually get an extra copy of Scrapyard Colossus and summon a 7/7 taunt at the same time. We also have Kartut Defender as our third Death Rattle minion in the deck, so that we can get healing in the matchups that are necessary for that. The initial version actually had no minions smaller than 6 mana, but we found out that surviving until we could drop a Blatant Decoy and trigger it was really difficult, so we ended up adding Phase Stalker to help us cycle through the deck and get those secrets out there to give us the survivability we needed. One thing to be careful about is with this version, including the Phase Stalkers, you do want to make sure that those are out of your hand when you have the Blatant Decoys on the board. But as long as you've played them out, you can pull off some pretty crazy plays. Another thing we discovered with this deck is that 9 lives into Blatant Decoy will actually summon itself onto the board, giving you a 3 mana 5/5 with the Death Rattle to summon another of your big boys from your hand. So don't mistakenly think it's going to pull the Scrapyard Colossus out of your hand if you discover Blatant Decoy from 9 lives. We did that. At the end of the stream testing this version out, we actually had a 60% win rate. So not bad for a big hunter. So check out this video and let me know what you think. Pack Tactics not great right away, though Pack Tactics in an Animal Companion is actually decent. All we're missing is a 1-drop, which we don't have. So yes, Pack Tactics into Animal Companion into Mark Shot. We could take this a different direction and actually include the 1-drops that allow us to target, have a little bit more curve, but just make sure we always play them out. And yes, our final version could include Wisps. But yeah, might go for that. Go for it, SSA. Okay, so if we don't win this game, we'll go ahead and swap in those. That gives us a little bit more control early game, and we just, like, the same idea as the Phase Stalkers, we just always have to play them out before the Blatant Decoy. Scavenger's Ingenuity, if we get Phase Stalker. Well, actually, we're not going to want to coin it out next turn anyways, because we want to save the coin for Blatant Decoy. It's fine. We can Pack Tactics next turn, it doesn't matter. We find out what we get. And we might just Animal Companion here. And by might just, I mean yes. Ho 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 ho. What in the world? Duck gun. Okay, I like it, I like it. So, next turn we Phase Stalker into... Oh, we're gonna Blatant into Blatant. But into coin Blatant on 5. And then if he doesn't kill the Blatant, then we play Blatant number 2, and hopefully we've picked up another big minion by then. Because all we have right now is Batterhead. Peace was never an option. I suppose not. Okay, Deadly Shot not bad, but let's get a big Phase Stalker out here and see which secret we got. Explosive, not terribly useful against a mage, but it works. Alright, this may be the game. Maybe. We can coin Blatant into Blatant. And heck, if he kills our Blatant and summons us a Blatant, then we get our Batterhead. anyways, in the long run. And we have a nice 5-5 on the board anyways. Is this the game? It may be. Okay, Ray of Frost. He's scared of Hunter face damage. Yeah, oh. Intriguing. If he has a way to... Oh, we could just Deadly Shot and Hero Power. Bummer, we don't get to coin, but we're gonna Deadly Shot it and keep this out there. It's nice. And we get a copy of this now, possible. Kill it, kill it. Yes, Deadly Shot, Hero Power. Yep. That's the path. It was so tempting to coin Blatant, but now we can play Blatant without the coin and play an early King Krush if we don't draw it out with a Blatant. One of our Blatants. Okay. The world is being lit on fire. Fortunately, see, that would actually be a great way to let me know that for some reason my Bunsen burner caught something on fire. Fortunately, we have the fire extinguisher right there. So if that were to ever happen, in the 0.0001% chance of it actually happening. So this is probably Flare. Bummer. That kind of bites. But fair enough. Do they have particularly small minions? That's the other thing. Oh, he only got one. I wonder if it's just not giving them Flare. So we lost Pack Tactics. Okay. Gonna go ahead and kill the 5/4. Zephyrus dies to the explosive. And we'll see. If he kills the Blatant first, then the explosive trap is even more effective. If he doesn't kill the Blatant first, then meh. Sometimes he just ignores it, and we get to play another Blatant. Oh, we are going to get a Cartoot Defender now. Okay. What is your small minion? Wind Fury, Divine Shield? Okay. Well, we will take your Wind Fury, Divine Shield. Coffee, yes. And say... Hold on. Marked Shot into Deadly Shot could actually give us some options. Alternatively, we can go ahead and just run this in. Well, Marked Shot... We need one more damage to kill this. There's a 50-50 whether or not it'll summon us the Cartoot Defender. Let's see what this picks up. Corrosive Breath finishes that off. Yep. It has to die. Unfortunately, we don't have mana to respond to anything. Okay, that's fine. That works. Okay. Next turn, we can actually coin King Krush if we want. And he's a nice... Oh, 8/8. He didn't actually get the buff. Yeah, we needed Scavenger's Ingenuity. We got the Face Stalker. And we do still have an Explosive Trap in the deck. So we've lost a Blatant Decoy. Our 9 lives will summon us a Blatant Decoy. I mean, once he takes out the first half of this Cartoot Defender, it will... Why is there no milk emoji? Ooh. So unfortunately, the only emoji we have unlocked at the moment, because I need more subs, actually. I have to have 15 subs to get the next one unlocked. But that is a good point, because I want some milk. Well, for us, it'd be creamer for the coffee. But we could do milk. Sugar... actually, SFX Wiz has a lot of interesting emotes. There might be one he has of a milk emoji. Our deck was so sick and peculiar that he just had to pass, or to concede. I mean, honestly, pulling his Mana Saber... okay. Let's give it one more as it is. But I am pretty sure we are going to want to include the 1 mana 1/3s that allow us to target to have a little bit more early game. And as long as we always just keep track of making sure that they are played out when Blatant could draw something, we're good. 9 lives. Rogue. We need Phase Stalker. Tracking is okay. Scavenger's Ingenuity is amazing. So yeah. Scavenger's Ingenuity into Phase Stalker. King Krush is great. As long as, yeah, his brain couldn't handle the complexity of your deck. You are correct, sir. You are very correct. Alright, so we went ahead and got this, though we might still play this out next turn, and then Phase Stalker. So right now, Blatant Decoy will get us Cartoot Defender, which is not bad. Definitely. It was way too complex for him. Alright, there's King Krush. So we don't have to play out both Phase Stalkers before Blatant Decoy. We can just play Phase Stalker number 1, next turn Hero Power, turn 5 maybe Marked Shot, after he attacks with his Akama here. Well, actually he's probably going to attack the Akama into our Phase Stalker, which may get us another Phase Stalker, or nope, an Explosive, okay. Depends on what he has to get rid of this. Backstab, run Akama in, okay. Seal Fate, run Akama in, okay. Seal Fate, no, he doesn't have enough mana. So he can't keep Akama alive if he wants to kill this. Seal Fate. He could get Kobold Lackey, which would be kind of annoying. Okay. I have nothing for milk or coffee or creamer. You need to make them. Yep, we will. Definitely. One day. Because honestly, we have a bunch of emotes that are already ready, but haven't been unlocked yet. But I need to beef up the community. And so then we'll be ready. So Explosive and Pack Tactics. Explosive kills these and doesn't break that. And then Pack Tactics prepares us to get even more Blatant Decoy value. Let's go. Okay. So, yes. As long as he's not a Highlander deck that disrupts our ability to trigger secrets, gets another mysterious whatever. What's her name? SI7 Infiltrator, I think she is. We've seen it twice today already. Ooh, that's annoying. So, question. Do we Marked Shot that? Or do we go ahead and just throw our Blatant Decoy out there? Strangely, I do have peanut butter. That's probably Winston, yeah? Yeah, Winston. Overwatch, yeah. Oh, yes, thank you. Never mind. It's very clear we're going to Blatant Decoy now. He chose not to draw cards. You fool. Prepare to be overwhelmed by... Let's see, he can't kill this off without poisonous, so he uses the poisonous into the 5/5. Well, no, he could backstab. Seal Fate plus Kobold Lackey would kill it without him bumping into it. Okay. Alright, so we're going to summon him something random that he's not going to get a battle cry from. Sometimes a Lackey. Oh, yeah! As long as he doesn't have a Shadow Step, it is on! Okay. Even if we top deck Phase Stalker, we can kill our Blatant Decoy. Oh, he does have Shadow Step. Punk. Okay. So he got rid of our second one, which we can now get back from 9 lives. So yeah, we can Mark Shot, Phase Stalker, and okay, we didn't get Phase Stalker. So we get King Krush now, a 10/10 King Krush, by the way. I'm I'm gonna marked shot. Ooh. So if this is bamboozle, whatever.
I will split your soul apart.
Okay, mark shot finishes it off.
Too late. His return is nigh.
Knocking out the Kronks. You know, maybe I do kill. I mean, we can do 10 to his face. We can do 10 to his face. By the way, if we have 9 lives for Blatant, then we draw the Blatant, we get a 5/5 onto the board, and we still get to mark shot that. This is alive at 4. You can't quite kill it on board. Okay. 3 mana 5/5 with a death rattle to summon something our opponent doesn't want to lose, and get us in either a giant 10/10 with taunt or a 7/7 with taunt to summon another 7/7 with taunt. This is the game where everything is going very interestingly. And Swarm of Locust, discovered off the mark shot, is going to get us some good value. Okay, so now he can kill King Krush. We're so sad. But he doesn't have Flick. He doesn't have Kronks. He does have Galakrond. He's only invoked twice. We can't kill this off. Okay, let's save that for after we've gotten Scrapyard Colossus out there. If he doesn't give up before then. I think what we're about to do might make him give up.
Vengeance is near.
I am gonna go ahead and run this in, because I do want it to die, and just kill his lackeys. Ice Baron exists, and yeah. I was considering just trading all the locusts in, killing only one lackey and pushing 5 face, but we've got such big threats, and sometimes we just get to go 5 face anyways. Yeah, like he panicked Galakrond. He got Galakrond, which is kind of a bummer for us, but he's used a lot of his resources. And we're almost to the point of getting a Scrapyard Colossus out here. Okay, lackey. What would be the best lackey for him? Kobold lackey would get rid of this if he's got something decent in hand. But, I mean, he knows we have big stuff. Blatant Decoy number 2. Okay, so we don't get to trigger it. We could go Kartut Defender. By the way, when I was deck building, I was so sad that Blatant Decoy is not a mech, because that would have given us the opportunity to use this together with Oblivitron, which never sees play, but would have been super awesome and powerful and super memey. Yes. Oh, Ash is drinking coffee. Or tea. Tea, okay. Fair enough. Nice, I like that emote. That's from 2019. Okay. But yes. So we have absurd, huge things potentially coming down if and when we finally, well, now we can kill off this. Alright. Do we shuffle a Murgurgle for him into his deck?
Don't let the door hit you.
Aw, you're scared. That's so sweet. Okay. So, right now, if he kills off our Blatant before we play our second Blatant out, nope. And we have now a 66% chance of drawing. Okay, it's not that. Oh, we drew the sadder one. We wanted Scrapyard. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. So he has not played Heist Baron. I mean, he can just generate a lackey. But do we go ahead and Blatant again? It is a 5/5. Our Scrapyard Colossus are like just hanging out in our hand. Oh, dirty tricks. Shoot, we drew him cards. We knew it was that. Oh no, it could have been ambush.
You wish This is my suggestion.
Oh no, Shadow Word Ruin, but actually draws us massive value. He doesn't necessarily know that. Oh. Okay. We gotta do it. Well, no, we thank him.
You have my thanks.
Oh. Ah. So he's not dead. He was dead on board. Now he's not dead on board. This gets us pack tactics, which is absurd. Because that's going to get us another 7. He doesn't have Flick anymore. He doesn't have any reasonable way to get Flick. It's over. It's gotta be over. He does run Zephyrus. He is a Highlander deck. That's not enough. Rush. Divine Shield, okay. That's GG. Yep. He concedes, I'm sure. He could get another Taunt Lackey. It's not enough though. Whew. It finally worked. We did it. Now, if you do have access to emotes, you can totally do the "we did it" emote now. Oh. Yes. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. It only took how many games? We might still tweak this deck, but I'm gonna give it one more game because we finally did pull it off. Living Monument, not bad. We pulled it off. Yes, we did it. We did it. Good job. Oh, and you've got you did the you probably used the points, I'm betting, in order to be able to do that. That's cool. Okay. So yes, let's give it one more as it is. See how it plays out. See if it still feels decent. If it let's see, the first 2 games we played against with this new version were was version 2.0. Oh, we actually, since we changed it up, since the mage conceded, we've actually only lost 1, and that was against the warrior. So maybe it's okay as it is. Because the mage just gave up when he couldn't figure out what kind of deck it was. Let's keep the Phase Stalker. We could get a second Phase Stalker from that. Tracking, I don't really want a tracking on 1. Well, but we don't have anything else to do on turn 1. We did it. Dang. Yes. Okay, so this is going to get us King Krush. If we don't draw a King Krush off of this. Blatant. 9 lives. I hate to lose the Cartoot Defender and the Colossus of the Moon, but we have a second Cartoot Defender, and 9 lives is just absurdly awesome. So I don't mind Phase Stalker onto the board, just whatever he plays out, or doesn't play out. Go ahead and start cycling through our deck even harder. Tracking dropped, 3 cards out. Okay. Now I kind of don't want to play the second Phase Stalker until I can Hero Power with it. Let's draw King Krush, and then draw a Blatant Decoy from our deck. Nope. Explosive Trap I don't mind losing. So yeah, let's get the Cartoot Defender this time. That could really help us out. He has used just a Lightning Bolt thus far. Okay. It's Totem Shaman. It's possible. But more likely with Lightning Bolt, it's some kind of burst you down So we do want Kartut Defender value. And being able to get Kartut Defender healing from 9 lives is actually kind of broken good. This is Pack Tactics. So we do still have an explosive in the deck. Go ahead and use that. Farsight, yeah, this actually, I did see a really cool burst. There was a burst Galakrond, and then there was a burst just straight up. We're gonna destroy you with Lady Vosh actually discounting some of their burst damage. Alright, we haven't picked up our Blatant Decoy yet. I'm okay dropping this. Sad if it gets hexed. Really sad if it gets hexed. But marked shot on the totem didn't feel terribly good. And watch, Totemic Reflection, he buffs. Well, even if he Totemic Reflections and then they turn into 4 health, mark shot still finishes him off. Excuse me. Alright, we have no choice but to mark shot. Let's see. Swarm of Locusts has actually been kind of enticing. Let's do it. And start hitting him in the face. If he buffs this, who cares? By the way, yeah, if he attacks in, we get a... So I'm betting he gave up because he is a burst deck that relies on that, and the fact that we were getting healing out of that. Version 2! We've got a 75% win rate. Maybe we don't need the 1-drops that allow us to target, but we haven't faced any of the aggressive decks yet. Yeah, right? We did it! But we didn't do the craziness. We've done the craziness once. And that's it this time. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to tap that like button, smash that subscribe button, and share your perspective in the comments below. We release videos here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And if you want to see the experiments happening live, with the possibility of your comments showing up in a future video, check out our stream at twitch.tv/SSAlchemist. You're awesome. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day.